everybody. Today I want to teach you about koalas. They are such cool little animals. So, do you know that koalas are found only in Australia? They live in forests along the eastern coast. They spend most of their time in eucalyptus trees. Koalas are a special kind of mammal. They are related to kangaroos and wombats. The females of these animals have pouches. Mammals that have pouches are called marsupials. So here is a nice picture of a koala. Hopefully you can all see it. So I'm going to match this with my little information card and place it down here. Now, in some parts of Australia, there are many koalas, but in other parts, the numbers are low. They're protected by law, but that doesn't mean that they're always safe. Koalas are sometimes injured trying to cross the road. Bushfires can be very dangerous for koalas and devastating, and some die from disease. But in this picture here, we see some vets, some veterinarians, and they're trying to help the koala. This is a sick koala. He's injured. Do you see that? They're trying to help it. I'm going to match my picture. Did you know that koalas can sometimes sleep up to 18 hours a day? And it's because their diet really doesn't give them a lot of energy. They just eat eucalyptus leaves. It takes a lot of work to digest a eucalyptus leaf. So here is a cute picture of a koala sleeping in the tree. Do you see him? Just laying there fast asleep. Now, koalas use their sense of smell to find their leaves that they need to eat. They use their front paws to grip the leaves, and then they have sharp front teeth. Eucalyptus leaves are sort of leathery and hard to break. They use their sharp teeth to chew the tips of the leaves off. The leaves contain all the water that the koalas need. We've talked about how every living thing needs water, but koalas don't go to a water hole and drink. All the water they need is in the eucalyptus leaf. The word koala comes from an Aboriginal word. Aboriginal people are the native peoples in Australia, and that word means no drink. So koalas eat only the leaves of a particular kind of eucalyptus tree, and they have to eat a lot of leaves to get nourishment. And here is a picture of koalas climbing in their tree, trying to find eucalyptus leaves. Do you see the sharp claw in his little paw there? Trying to climb up. Let me match that. Did you know that koalas can jump? Koalas can jump from one tree to another one. I love this picture. When the tree's too far apart from the next one, they climb down and walk. But look at this koala. Who knew they could jump like that? Look at his little paws all stretched out to grab the tree. Koalas jump when the trees are too far apart. About 9 months old, a koala is able to climb up and ride on his mom's back. Then it can start to explore by itself, and it learns to find its own food. Here's one riding on its mother's back. Mammals take good care of their young, don't they? Let me match that one. They're very good climbers. I want you to look at that picture. See, can you see the claws? Let's try to keep it still here. Oh, there's a shadow. Do you see those little claws holding on? They're very good climbers. They clasp the branches of their trees with their little claws on their forelimbs. That means on their front legs. And then they bring their hind feet up in a little hop. Here's a cute little picture of a baby koala. Are you able to see that without the shadow, the shine? See the little baby, look at his little hands stretched out. That's a little baby koala. They'll be born after about 35 days after mating. And a female koala will have only one baby each year. She must look after the baby by herself. When the baby koala is born, it's really tiny, it's blind, it has no hair. So it's born and it crawls into the mother's pouch, and inside the pouch it drinks special milk from its mother, and it sleeps and sleeps, and fur starts to grow on its body, and at about 5 months its eyes open and it starts to poke its little head out of the pouch. Koalas use all their forelimbs to move across the ground. They're not so agile. That means they don't move very easily on the ground, but they can go pretty quickly over short distances. So here's a koala running, you see? He's able to kind of run and jump. They do spend most of their time up in the trees, but they can run and jump and go along the ground. So I'm going to lay this picture down, and I have all my pictures spread out. I'm going to just see if you can see. You don't have to see them all perfectly, but I just want you to kind of get an idea. If you have a magazine, or maybe you can print some pictures at home and come up with your own animal stories. Maybe there's an animal you like. And just find some information about it, some interesting facts, maybe what it eats, how does it move, where does it live, what does it look like? And you can print out some pictures, or maybe cut an old magazine and make some little information cards and come up with your own animal stories. I hope you enjoyed learning about koalas today. Maybe you can look up Australia or do some research.